I think that most stories, if they are told well, are going to have that, I'll just keep saying, cinematic element to it. I think most stories are things that we picture in our head. There are the few ethereal type things that it's like, yeah, I don't really see this on a screen because I'm more all about the feelings and everything is about the feelings. But most feelings can be shown in some way. I think it behooves pretty much everybody these days to think that way. They don't have to act on it, but I think it expands your creative horizons. And a lot of people do know that, yeah, I want this to be a movie, or I want this to be a series, or to be a limited series, or a mini series, or whatever. So if you are thinking about the business side of it, I think it behooves everybody to learn at least enough so that they could turn it into a screenplay. It may not even be a good one if they've already written the novel. But like I said, I think the really wise thing for both creativity, but especially for business, is write the screenplay first. And then it's so much easier to turn a 120-page screenplay into a 300 and whatever page book than it is to take that unwieldy book and try to get it into 120 pages. That is a much bigger task. It is not impossible, though. So if you've already written your book and you're thinking about turning it into a screenplay, just know that it'll take some effort and it'll take some guts because there is a lot of killing of your darlings, as they say. There's a lot of murder that happens when you're coming down, you're just cutting. And so it's a little bit more daunting that way, but it's totally doable. It happens all the time. People do it all the time. But if you're on your own, take the simpler way, be an efficient writer, start with the shorter version, and all those things that you had to keep saying no to, keep those in a file where I always keep every version. So if I have that 300-page version of my script, I can always go back to it and say, look at all that cool stuff that I really wanted in there. I really wanted that scene. Now I can put it back in and it'll be part of the book. And that's exactly what I've done with the ones that I have turned into books because they were screenplays first.